Hello everyone on YouTube, it's Jordan here again bringing you another video, and in this video we're going to take a look at would you buy a Yamaha PSR 200 in 2021? Now, I was kind of surprised at this myself because the PSR 200 is still a brilliant keyboard, and today we're going to take a look at it. Now I've got it on the stand over there, so I'll have to go off camera unfortunately, but we'll be listening to some sounds of that the PSR 200 has, maybe even checking out a few features. And also, I forgot to mention as well that the PSR 300 can also be included in this list as well because it's the exact same keyboard but it has MIDI. And of course there's the PSR 822 and PSR 823. So let's go over to the PSR 200 and see what we've got. Now this keyboard of mine, this 200, is getting really old. It's been in the family for ages. So here you have your box standard 61 keys. Now this is a really good design. You've got your number pads here where you select your start instruments and all that, and the panel of the buttons are pretty easy to understand too. So I'm going to go ahead and switch the keyboard on. And the piano sound on this keyboard, in my opinion, is really good. I mean, it's not as good as any of the of Yamaha's today, but back in 1991, this was all you needed. I personally like this piano sound. It's like the one on the PSR 220. It's another good one, and some of the other instruments are pretty good as well. I mean, if you want to do some 16-bit remixes, yeah, listen to this one. I think that's supposed to be an accordion. And yeah, so these are an example of some of the sounds you get. I mean, they're probably not usable in 2021, but this keyboard is still good for messing with. But it's still brilliant. Now, what about the rhythms? There's some pretty good rhythms on here too. Back then, when this keyboard came out, the rhythms, they only had one intro. Well, only one fill-in, and you get 50 of these. Yeah, that sort of thing. So there ain't much in the way of features. It's probably what schools would have had back in the 90s, you know, music classrooms to rehearse on and stuff. The keyboard, those are some really cool songs, and one of the good features about Yamaha keyboards in particular, is that the first song on any Yamaha keyboard is always going to be one that Yamaha composes themselves to demonstrate the keyboard. This keyboard is a good example of that, and the song Yamaha chose to use for this keyboard is called The Original Theme by Yamaha. So here it is. and the song will just keep on playing. The song on these all the songs on these keyboards will keep on playing. Now, this keyboard didn't have anything in the way of recording, but if you wanted to record a song, you'd hold down the button, the record button, and one of these three buttons to the right of it. So bank 1, 2, and 3. And it works similar to the PSR 220 in that you can only record chord memories. And these ones, though, you can loop them. So, say you have, you don't have to put an ending. You can have you can basically create loops. And when this keyboard came out of the factory, or say you the keyboard hasn't been plugged in for ages, then you would get these loops on the Yamaha provides 3 examples of them, and it's pretty good actually, to be honest. I absolutely love this feature of this keyboard. And when it comes to learning the piano or learning any of the built-in songs, there is the -1 feature. There's no dual voice on this keyboard. There is on the PSR 300 though, and there's also you also get sustain. Which is a pretty good feature in itself. You get harmony as well. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like that. So it's basically you get different types of harmony as well. So here's the main one. Yeah, it's jazz like. Oh, I forgot I don't have room. And there's country. And octave. And then we're back to normal. So this is only a short video because there ain't much in the way of features for the PSR 200, 300, 82 and 83. Other than the fact that they're fun keyboards. Would you buy them in 2021 though? If you're on a really tight budget and you want to learn the keyboard, then by all means go for it. I mean, these keyboards are pretty rare now. Especially the likes of the 200 and 300. But it's a pretty nice keyboard for what it is. The design on it has aged pretty well. Well, the actual model, of course, the PSR 200 and 300. But I don't know about my physical one because there's a crack down the side. But it's a nice keyboard, and all things considered. This is Jordan signing off saying have a good day, everyone.